Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Gumati, and thank you everybody for joining to this session. I hope that we have a good and productive session today. Please let me know if there is any problem in the voice or the video. Then I try to fix it by my end. And okay, let's we start without any waiting. Okay, you can see my screen, am I right? Can you show a like? At least I know that you are there. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's back to this. Living in the age of AI. This is the topic that today I am going to talk about it with my. Okay. Yeah, this is the topic that we are going to talk about it today. And yes, nowadays you hear about the AI every day, and maybe some of us, or maybe all of us, we are using the AI on our daily jobs, okay, for writing email, for maybe do some analysis or generating some picture or whatever. By the way, we are using AI, and not only we are using AI, you can see that nowadays in many new products comes to the market also, AI is a part of the new product. For example, Samsung introducing the new phone with the AI features, and we are waiting for Apple to launch the new iOS tomorrow and the iOS 18, and they said that this iOS will comes with the AI features, and all maybe some home furniture also coming with the AI features, and this is showing us, okay, this is the new era, and we need to prepare also for the AI. The best things and the best practice is, first of all, we need to understand what exactly AI talking about, and how we can improve these skills in ourselves rather than we give up to the AI. We need to learn how to use the AI, how we can uh, do our job better by using the AI. Yet before that, okay, yes, this is me. Many of you know me. I'm Kashayar Yazdani, and I'm the Microsoft Certified Trainer, and I'm working with Microsoft since 2019 in many areas, and the AI and the analysis, okay, is the two area that recently we are working a lot on that. Okay, let's go to the artificial intelligence. Please make your mic mute, okay? The first question is, what comes into your mind when you hear about artificial intelligence? Yes, today's, wherever, as I mentioned earlier, wherever we're going, we hear that artificial intelligence, and it's a lot in the product, services, AI working. Nowadays in the uh, cars also, you can see the cars also working with the AI. What exactly do you think that AI doing, and what is your opinion about AI? I just want to ask you, and if there is any volunteer to just give me a uh, insight about the AI, I will be. Yes, please.
Hi, Professor. This is Ali. So, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So, when I heard about AI, artificial intelligence, so first thing that comes in my mind, it's like worried about replacement with the human
Mm-hmm.
force, and either it could be go in a positive way and the negative way. There are a lot of advantages, for example, like to replace the machines learning and program to with the humans, where the human efforts and for example the headcount is required more, and especially when it comes to the speech recognition, so decisions making and language translations as well. So and but it comes to the negative side for those who are
Mm-hmm.
not familiar with the AI or having a less knowledge skills, and the study, they're not much well educated. So it's like a
Yeah.
worry and alarm for them that the future of AI, they're going to replace them. So
Hmm.
it doesn't
Very
matter
good.
whether
Thank
you
you.
are well educated or not. I think everybody should have to consider and should have to learn about the AI and to adopt as soon as possible, because it's a future and the history that whoever studied on that. So they're continuously progressing with this AI. Initially started with the computer programs. Now computer programs also become advanced, and the AI is moving with that, and rapid changes in increasing in the computer power. That also coming to handle the big data. So
Very
whoever
good.
has the knowledge of AI, they're gonna, obviously lead and to, um, to adopt these new changes with the large data set and to improve the machine learning techniques.
Very good. Thank you so much. Yes, you're right. And as you mentioned, yeah, artificial intelligence actually is the platform for simulating the human intelligence. Okay. And the way that the artificial intelligence working is the processes that by machine learning means the machines try to learn what exactly we are doing, and from there it's try to just follow what exactly we're doing. Based on that, now the question is, do you think that the AI is smarter than human or not? Actually, we cannot answer to this question very clearly because in somehow the AI is stronger than human, and in some aspect, still the human is stronger than AI. Well, I said that still because nobody knows about the future, what will happen in future. Maybe in the future, we see that those features that right now humans are better, then in the future AI also come to that feature and come to that area and be stronger than human. For example, in terms of AI strength, we can say about the speed and accuracy. The AI, in terms of speed to answer your question, to generate a text, to write a email or to write a book, also it's very fast, and also the data that the AI have is really accurate. Yeah, because the database of AI is very huge. As a human, we don't have that much AI, but as an AI have access to entire the data around the world, and that's why the result is coming from the AI is very accurate and also fast. And they are very good in a specific task like they are very excel at performing the repetitive task, and also they are not getting tired or bored. Means that we giving one task to AI, the AI can work 24 hours, and this is another difference of AI and human. AI, they don't need to stop, they don't need to rest, but as a human we still need to rest. But in the other side, the human also has some strengths that the AI still don't have it. For example, we have creativity and innovation. Maybe you said AI also now is creative. AI is creative based on the data that have, okay? But humans, they are more and beyond the creativity of the humans and the innovation of the humans there is beyond the AI. Another features of the human is the social intelligence. We have the social, as a human, we can understand the emotion, we can understand the social cue, and can navigate the complex social situation. But still, the AI they cannot do that. And the last things that make the human stronger than AI is the adaptability. Okay, humans can adapt to the new situation and also problems by using their common sense and reasoning. But the AI cannot do that. That's why we cannot 100% answer which one is smarter, AI or human. In some aspect, still AI is smarter and in some aspect human. Large language models. Maybe you heard about the large language models that things that is in the backside of the uh, AI or generative AI. The large language model that we call it LLMS, okay, are the artificial intelligence program that we're using the deep learning and machine learning to recognize, generate, and summarize the text, and also perform of other natural language process tasks. For example, generation. The LLM can generate the text based on the input, okay, based on the prompts that we're giving to the LLM. We can generate a new text, okay, and we can generate new scenarios, new paragraphs, and they can generate rest of an article in the style of, for example, Shakespeare, based on what it's learned from the analyzing the Shakespeare works. Means that one time doing the analysis on whatever is there, and then after that can do exactly same as that. You see that nowadays the generative AI, they're doing the voice, copy the voice. Means that you talk for 10 seconds, then after that you're giving text to the platform, and the platform exactly talking like your voice. Another features of the large language model is the summarization that we said they can summarize the text. Translation is another feature of the LLM that translate the text. Now this is comes to the not only translating the text, translating the voice as well. The new ChatGPT 4o plus, have this feature that can translate your voice to any language with your tonation, okay? And also from any other language to your language with the same. And this is a new feature and very useful. After this, you know it exactly, maybe somehow in the future, with the Neuralink by Elon Musk, maybe people just don't need to learn any language, just need to download and upgrade themselves to the new language, and then they kind of speak, they can understand that language. Another feature for LLM is the classification. You know that always, especially when we're doing the qualitative data collection, we have a lot of interviews. We're collecting data in terms of voice, text, and we somehow we're reading the books, and these are a lot of data, qualitative data. Then doing the analysis on the qualitative data, it's a bit complicated, but nowadays, AI, LLM can help you to do that, can help you to classify the text. Another feature is the question answering. Somehow, maybe you do also, you can ask your question, any question that you have, and what is the difference between the Google and AI in terms of answering to the question? Google try to answer your question based on the similar questions in the web. But AI try to understand what exactly is your question, and from there try to answer to your question based on the data that they have. Okay, that's why the answer comes from the AI it's more in detail and more relevant in compared to the questions that comes from the Google. Another feature is the math. Now that you don't need to know how to solve the mathematical questions, because if you have a mathematical question in any format, in equation format, in some question in the terms of text, you can just only take a picture, a snapshot, and then give it to the AI, and AI will solve not only giving the final answer to you, also teaching you how to solve this question, a step by step, teaching you what is the sequence and what is the each step to solve this question and find the answer. And the last thing that I have in my list is the code writing. Okay, another features of the AI nowadays, you don't need to be programmer. You just need to know how to use the AI, and especially the AI specific software like the JIT.code. then in these kind of platforms, you can just say to the machine what exactly you're looking for. For example, I want to add a calculator to my website. Okay, just only I write this prompt in one of these AI, and then the coding in any language, JavaScript, Java, C sharp, or PHP, or any other language, the text is giving to you, the codes is giving to you, and you just need to copy and paste it in your website codes, and then you will have that in your website. This is another feature and another benefit of using the AI. Right now, we said AI, generative AI, and LLM. What are the difference between these three? Let's really just go a bit in depth of the difference of these three terms. Actually, when we're talking about the artificial intelligence is the basic one, the ability of the machine to perform tasks that typically require human-like intelligence, such as learning, problem solving, pattern recognition, and decision making using algorithm data and statistical model. Okay, this is what exactly one human doing the machine also can do. This is called artificial intelligence. What is beyond that? Generative AI can do one step beyond the AI, and that is creating a new and organizing the content such as image, music, and text. Means there is some sort of creation in that, and this is something that make it different from the AI. And the last one is the large language models that we never heard that in when we are using AI. We always use the terms AI, but actually the one that we are using is the generative AI. But large language model is the computer programs or algorithms that are capable of processing and generating neutral language text using vast amount of data and statistical modeling. It means what a step beyond the generative AI. Okay, now is the time to know what exactly is the machine learning. We just said that machine learning, deep learning, and what exactly is the machine learning? Here, when we're talking about the machine means computer, okay? And we said the computer learning from human, learning from your behavior, learning from your knowledge, learning from the data, learning from the environment, and just learning. This learning is happening in two main formats, supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Supervised learning is the type of machine learning where the model learn from the label of example. For example, like the style that we have in our classroom, the teachers who provide the correct answer for the model to learn from. This is very similar to that. Okay, we by ourselves teaching to the system, but the one is beyond that. Supervised learning is unsupervised learning. In this format, the machine learning is based on the model learning from unlabeled data. You are not providing the data, okay? The machine try to get the data from the different data sources that they have. It's like a data set without a teacher, where the model try to find a pattern and a structure on its own. Okay, what is the relationship between the data? And from there, they try to generate a pattern, generate a model, and then the system, the machine will use this moderated data in future. Okay, now this is the process that I already talked about it. The first step is the getting the data. Is most important part of any LLM or any AI is the data. As long as you don't have data, the AI also cannot work. Okay, but it's really important to know that the data that you have is the huge data. Nowadays, we're talking about the big data, mega data, and this data is not 100% accurate, is not 100% trustable, is not 100% clean. Okay, that's why we need to first the machine try to clean up the data and prepare and manipulate the data. From that clean data, we can train a model. Now we can find the relationship between the different components in the data. And from there, when we train a model, now we have a model, we need to see that is this model working or not? This is the time to test the data. And after that, we will improve it, this data model, okay, until we reach to that level that we find, okay, now from this data, we have a model that 100% can work in same situation. And we have too many different models for data that we have. This uh, process is employing the deep learning to process like the textual data, attending a rich contextual understanding and recognition. What else can large language models generate? Okay, rather than whatever we just discussed, the large language models, for generally we find that they can newly generate text, summarize text, sentiment, the analysis report, and in general, I can say that LLMs can generate coherent and contextually relevant text based on prompts. The most important part in generating the coherent and contextually relevant text is the prompt that you write in. That later on we discuss when we're talking about the prompt, what is a good prompt and what is the bad prompt. This process is including the creating the article, stories, and even generating the product description. All can be done by the LLM system. Okay, and other features that the LLM can give us is the customer services, social media content development, and translation. All these things can be done by the LLM. Okay, you know that maybe we try to use the AI art generators. Okay, for me, I'm using the Copilot. Okay, Copilot is a platform that lets me to design some photos, pictures based on the prompts that I'm giving to the system. Actually, I want to know how exactly this is working. When you're writing a prompt, how this prompt uh, goes and the system generating picture based on the prompt that you're giving to the system. For example, I'm giving a prompt as a corgi playing a flame and throwing a trumpet. Okay. See, they have some key words in that. The first one is the dog name. The breed is the corgi. This is the breed of the dog. Flame also is there. Trumpet also is there. There are three keywords that I can see in this. The first is the text encode. This text needs to be encoded by the system. And the encoding happening based on the keywords that we have in the text. As I mentioned, porgy, flame, trumpet, all the keywords. And then we have the one step as the text embedding step. In the text embedding, the text that we give is embedded to the prior image, okay? And from there, the system try to find the similarity and generate the image, convert the text to the image embedding, and image embedding. Once we have the image embedding, then is the time to decode it again. Diffusion decoder. This decoding, the result is the photo that you can see. I'm sure that you all tried this feature of the Copilot, maybe Copilot, and it's very useful because especially when you are going to design something, sometimes the photos that you find in a Google all comes with a copyright. You cannot copy that photos, okay? You cannot use that photos in your website, in your paper or whatever. That's why if you can write a good prompt in these platforms, in ChatGPT or Copilot, or other platforms that they are coming with this feature, you can get your personalized photos for your material. Right now, I'm, for example, using somehow in my presentation, I try to use the prompts to design some background for my slide, for my uh, whatever design that I want to do, and this is very useful. Generative AI tools in the workplace. As we heard nowadays, this is the research by Microsoft done, that above 70% of employees, they scared of AI. They think that AI coming to replace them, coming to take their job. And in the future, they cannot do any work because whatever they can do, AI also can do. And this is, believe it's the wrong mindset. AI cannot replace human for now, okay? As long as you equip yourself with the AI tools. If you know how to use AI in your daily work, to improve the quality of your work, of course, the AI cannot replace you. But we need to consider that when you're using AI, there are some points that we need to highlight. For example, AI like ChatGPT or LLMs like ChatGPT are tools and not replacement for human expertise. Okay, still they cannot be replaced with the human expertise. Be specific and clear in your prompts. The output will only be as good as the input you provide. This is another thing that you need to consider. Somehow people say, everybody talking good about AI, but I cannot use AI. The main problem, if you cannot use AI in your work, is you don't know how to write perfect prompt. Okay, this is the most important part of this process. As much as you can write a good prompt, yes, you can receive a good result, as we know in the processes. When we have a good input, then we will have good output. When we have a good material, then the product will be high quality product. That's why the prompt as the input of the system is very important to know how to write the prompt. You know that right now we have the one program in some uh, university as a prompt engineering. Means that how important is knowing how to write the prompt. Is the remember the LLMs are not Oracle. Oracle means the black box. It's something that we don't know how they do the process. They are machine learning model. They may not be accurate or up to in dates. This is another thing. Is that the data is provided by the uh, ChatGPT, for example, is up to 2021 or recently is up to 2023, is not updated. Okay. And also, this is the machine learning. If you give the wrong data, if the machine receives the wrong data, the result also is wrong. That's why we cannot 100% trust to the data come out from the LLM systems. Okay, maybe somehow they are not accurate enough, they are not updated enough. And this is another reason that we can say AI cannot replace humans still in their workplaces. And the last one is the data privacy. Keep data privacy in your mind. That when you're using the ChatGPT, when you're using the Copilot, Gemini, or other platforms, whatever you're giving data to the system, somehow you're giving your personal data and you're asking the system to generate some text based on your personal data. Okay. Don't forget that your data now is shared with AI. And maybe somehow the AI use your personal data in future result for someone else. Okay, that's why you need to know that privacy, data privacy also is another important things in, well, while you're using the chat GPT, while you're using the AI, and because maybe somehow your data can use in the future training. This is another important matter. Okay, let's see, go one step beyond. Before we go to that, is there any question that you want to ask?
Professor, one question just now came in my mind that you just now covered the topic that AI cannot maybe replace the human. But as per my knowledge, because as a human, it's our nature and it's become the part of organizations and nowadays in job opportunities and everywhere when HR or any recruitment process, when they mention the responsibilities and each and everything, for example, being as you are the professor of this university, so you might be have tasks to do. So if that is published, that is there everywhere. So AI can automatically, we can just put all those tasks and put into the AI. So AI can do everything until unless is there any hidden task or any cross check. Because in the organizations and company nowadays, they are asking from employee that you have to do this, you have to do that. This is not accurate. This is not, this is accurate. It's all about accuracy. We know the
Mm-hmm.
human lie and they speak the truth, but AI it's dependent. If it's a given a task to them, so AI will do that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes,
so
exactly.
I think the human nature it's more performing like a AI. So definitely there is a worry that it could replace that. So it's all about the human nature. So human, whatever is human behaving. So it's reflecting that AI could be more powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yes, actually, as I said, for now, always I saying that for now, because yes, and right now, uh, still the AI is there, but you need someone to use AI to do that work, okay? That's why still we need human. But if the AI and robotics they comes together, is the point that we need to be worried about the future of the humans work, okay? Because then we'll have someone as a robot to take over and do the job, and this is the point that we can be worried. But for now, still we need some human to use AI in daily work. Okay, I know that what the humans that can use the AI, they have knowledge about the AI. They are preferred in all systems. Okay, means that maybe in the future or currently also having knowledge about the AI be very important for many companies when they want to recruit a new employee. They look at the employees and asking the first question, how much is your knowledge about the AI? This can be one of the requirement, the new requirement that in currently or in near future many companies looking for because we believe that using the AI can help us to do our job better. But we need to know how to do that. We need to know how to use that. We need to know how to write the correct and right prompts. That's why maybe this is a new requirement. Still, but we need the human to do that. Okay, we cannot just only go ahead without human and directly ask AI to do. We need some humans to proceed this. Am I right?
Prof. Kashaya,
Yes.
if I
Hi,
can
Prof.
just, since that question has been raised a number of times, can I just make it simple? That at one time, people were scared that computer will replace human.
Exactly.
So as the same by the same token, the concern right now is AI will replace human. No, human will do other things, and AI will do what we say the other redundant or mundane things. So it will help human in doing their job better. I think that's the one that will allay fear on AI replacing human. AI will do their
Exactly.
job, and human will do their better job. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, exactly. It was the same mindset when the computer come, and people are scared that the computer will replace them, but we see that it's not happening. For the AI also, maybe the story is a bit different, it's a bit serious, but still we need to have a human to do the job and communicate with the system. That's why for now, it still is not a big concept. By the way, thank you so much. Yeah, it was a nice question. Let's back to the 9 AI trends to power app innovation. Okay, the trends that we have, the first trend is the low code, no code developer. Okay, maybe you heard about this. As I earlier mentioned, one of the things that AI doing is programming. For those that they are programmer, they know that nowadays if you want to write a code, you can just go to any platforms that doing the coding, and the system will, based on your prompt, the system will write a code. As I earlier mentioned, if you want to have a calculator in your platform, the system can do that. In the other words, we can say to make AI development accessible to non-technical users. Now, I don't have a knowledge about JavaScript. I don't know how to write coding in JavaScript, but I can go and ask the system, write my prompt, and the system give me the very well written programming code in the JavaScript language. This is the benefit. In general, I can say there are some benefit of the low code and no code development. First of all is the saving time and money, okay? By eliminating the need for the manual coding and configuration and testing, this can help you to save time and also the money, okay? You don't need to spend a lot of time to write the code. Instead of writing code, finding the code's problem means that errors and whatever, it's very easy. You just write a prompt and give that code that is not need to testing because you already test by the AI, and just use that in your work. Or empowering the non-technical developers. Nowadays, you don't need to be programmer, but you can write and you can write coding in any type of programming language. And is it another benefit of this trend? And the last one is the reducing the development bottleneck during the project lifecycle to accelerate the time to market. We know about these, those especially they are working and they know about the product management. We always have these terms, time to market, how long you need time to develop a product, to produce a product, and take this product to the market, okay? As much as we can shorten this time, it can help us to be more successful in the market. One of the features of the low code, no code is if you are planning to write an application, or develop an application, nowadays with low code and no code, you can do that very easy. Before we had this for maybe it's 10 years ago, somebody said that I want to design a website. You thought, okay, he or she knows how to do the programming. HTML programming is the one of the languages. And but nowadays, if somebody asks you to develop a website, you can do it in 5 minutes. You can just go to one of these platforms like GoDaddy, like Wix, and Wix, and you just need to develop your website. Okay, maybe 2 years ago, these platforms you need manually to develop your website. By the way, no coding. But nowadays, by AI in this platform as well, you just need to write, okay, give this hint to the system that what is the website that I'm looking? I want to have the e-commerce website, or I want to have an e-learning website, or what is the website that I want? For who are the customer? Who are the people that they want to use this platform? What type of color I like, or whatever. Then the system generating the website for you, and then you can customize it in a way that make it more near and close to whatever you want in very short time. This is the saving the time. This is the saving money. And also, in other words, you are not programmer, you are not website developer, but you can design your own personal website immediately and very fast. The second trend that we have is the conversational AI. They're creating the neutral and engaging interaction between the humans and machines. Okay, you can make this nowadays. Maybe you see there are some sort of chatbot in many websites. When you go to the AirAsia website, you go to the CIMB's website, you can see there is a chatbot there, and the chatbot can answer to your question. Whatever you're asking, the chatbot, based on the data that they have, they can ask your question, and by this way, you can reduce the cost and increase the productivity in your platform by automating the task, and no need to have the human to answer manually to this kind of question. That's why there is some sort of benefit in conversational AI, reducing the cost and increasing the productivity, delivering the better customer experience by providing the personalized support anytime, and resolving the issues and offer additional information and suggestion to your customer. And in the other side also another benefit that we have is to collect and analyze data from interaction to improve the performance. When you have one customer, not only you answer the question, not only you just try to solve the problem, you learn from this customer. Not only the system it's not the one-way system, it's the two-way system. The system giving the data to the customer, and in the other side, from the prompt, from the questions comes from the customer, also the system learning how they can answer to the question better, how they can adding this data to the database. In other words, we can say this is a very useful things to create a conversational AI application to generate and qualify the leads. Another trend that we have is a generative AI, the one that we already discussed about it, creating the novel context based on existing data. This novelty is the key point in these trends. And the benefit of the generative AI is the quick produce novel contents like the summarized text and summarize an email, freeing employee from more critical tasks. These are the things. For example, right now, Google have a new feature on Gmail that when you're receiving email, for example, there's 3 days that you are off, you are not working, and in these 3 days, maybe receive more than 200 emails. Of course, if you want to go through all 200 emails one by one, it takes a long time, but all of us, we know that there are some emails, advertising emails, some emails that is not important, but in the other side, there are some important emails. Nowadays, AI comes to the Gmail and try to categorize the emails for you. Okay, when you back to the system, you first question, what is the most important and what is the most important email that I need to reply immediately? Then the system showing these 3 emails coming from your boss, coming from your colleagues, coming from one journal that is near to deadline, and you need to reply. Then you know what is the email that you need to answer first, and what are the emails that maybe you can ignore it. Okay, that's why this is another things that you can add to your email. Gmail have these features. Maybe in the future, these features comes to other email platform as well, increasing the cost saving by resulting from improve the productivity and enhance the customer support interaction is another thing by the generative AI, and provide the knowledge customer support anytime. And this is another thing. For example, generating this centric and data to protect the patient confidentiality is one of the features, one of the things that we can use in generative AI. Predictive analysis. We heard about the predictive analysis, and we know that nowadays, if you are working in any business, having one knowledge about the future market and your market in the future is very important. Forecasting future and performance based on the historical data and statistical models is called the predictive analysis. And this predictive analysis is a feature that nowadays AI in some platforms like Microsoft Power BI have this feature. It means that based on the historical data that you have, you can see what will happen in next month, in next 3 months, in next 6 months, or maybe in next year. And this can give you some hint. Okay, with this way that I'm producing this product, or with this current service that I have, can I still do my best in the market, or I need to do some changes? For example, the predictive analysis showing that in the next 2 months, you will lose your customer. This way you can plan to produce the new product, come with some new services, and prepare yourself for next 2 months to have some advantages in the market. Benefit of the predictive analysis is find the new revenue opportunities. This is based on the current and historical trends. Enhance the supply chain management by providing the snapshot of the future demand and inventory level. When I know that in the future I will have more customer, then from now I can think about my supply chain supplier. How many suppliers currently I have? Do I need to increase the supplier or not? Whatever. I can do some planning in advance if I have the predictive analysis. And last one is the improve the risk management by identifying mitigating threats. Okay, of course, when I have some sight about the future, I know what will happen in my market in future. Then I can know what are the risks, and I can improve the risk management in my system. The best one is the CRM system. That then current CRM systems are equipped to the AI to predict the customers' feedback, to predict the customers' idea about your products. Cybersecurity. Yes, we're all talking about the advantages of AI, and we said how important is the AI to have it, to use it. But earlier also I mentioned, don't forget that you are sharing somehow your data. And it's very important to protect the data, network, and systems from cyber attacks. Okay, the things that nowadays you can see increasing is the cyber attacks. The people try to access to your bank account information, to your mobile phone data, like for example, your photos, your contacts, or whatever. Okay, as long as you are using a device that is connected to internet, then means that everybody can have access to your data. As long as you are using the AI, you're sharing your data. For example, I want to write a very confidential email to my boss. I'm giving this confidential email to AI and asking AI to rephrase it or improve it, make it formal or whatever. But I don't know, I may be missing that. Yes, I already shared this confidential email with AI. And AI can use this data for others. For example, maybe another colleague also wants to use wants to write an email. Maybe somehow this system using the data that you're providing in that email as well. That's why the protecting data in the AI time is very important, that we call it cybersecurity. By cybersecurity, you can reduce the cost and increase the productivity by automating the system monitoring, threat detection, and indicator response tasks. Reduce the human error from the security processes. It's another advantage of using AI in cybersecurity. And process the huge amount of data to automatically detect the emerging threats that might go undertaken with a traditional cybersecurity system. For example, right now we have the AI-based identify, verification, and authentication systems that somehow in the emails you see the features comes as a double authentication, and we have an AI authentication as well that try to be sure that your data are safe in these platforms. The next trend, the number 6, is the hyper automation. Before, maybe you heard about RPA, robotic process automation. The AI can help us to don't do the jobs that need to repeat. Okay, save time and human effort by automating as many business and IT processes as possible. We have some processes in our business that we need to redo some things many times. Okay, if we have the AI system and we use the hyper automation, the AI can do this process on behalf of human. Benefit of this AI hyper automation is, of course, increase the employee productivity because this system can do that on behalf of the humans and reduce the human error by automating time-consuming tasks. Save on cost by eliminating hours of manual activity. And another benefit of this hyper automation is the discover ways to optimize the development. Somehow we're doing some process, and somehow maybe AI can suggest to do this process in easier way. Right now we have a process with the 5 steps, and AI can find that 2 or 3 of these steps can be merged to save time, to save costs, and do the processes faster and more cost efficient. That's why the AI can help us when we have such a this process in our system. Exactly like the way that we have the RPA system. RPA system can extracting the data. We can use the RPA system for extracting the data from different sources, filling in forms, moving file, understanding what's on the screen, and many other things can be done by RPA. Now the AI also can help RPA to be more efficient, to optimize the process and do the work in the better quality. AI simulation. We heard about the simulation before. We know that, especially for those that they are doing the product design, product management, the simulation is very important part because before we produce the product, we need to see that is this product working exactly same as whatever I have in my mind, or no, it looks like that, but in terms of performance, it's not working perfectly. That's why we need to have simulation to test the product before we go and run this product in the market. Okay, we need to create and test a virtual model of real world system or phenomena. The benefit of AI simulation is we can do the analysis on complex data set and scenarios to better anticipate potential challenges and opportunities. We can predict and model various risk scenarios, okay, enabling you to prepare for the more potential, mitigate the potential risk, streamline process, and reduce the need of physical prototypes for significant cost saving and increase efficiency. These are all the benefits that we can gain from AI simulation. And generally, we can say that in AI simulation app can optimize the supply chain. The next one is the context creation. The next trend that we have in the AI is the context creation. Produce and optimize the context to make room for human creativity. The benefit of using the AI for context creation is speed up the process of generating context. We can speed up this process, and we can enable the products of large volume of material in a fraction of the time it would take a human. Tailor the context to a specific user group or individuals and reduce the labor costs and operational expenses. These are the benefits if you use the AI in the context creation. And the last one is the data. Data grounding is enhance the accuracy and relevance of AI AI generated context. This is very important that because we are just trying to trust to AI too much. Now, it's very important that we be sure that the data comes from the AI, the information we get from AI is accurate enough. It's relevant to whatever we are looking for. The benefit of this trend is we can minimize the chance of generating incorrect or maybe somehow fabricated information. We can facilitate the fact checking by allowing user to check and verify the source from which the data was retrieved, and continuously improve the performance is another benefit of using the data grounding, AI in the data grounding by learning the collection and analyzing data from the generated content. These are the things. For example, we can use the AI app for sales, marketing, and finance reporting. And not only we can have a report, we can have a very relevant analysis on the report as well. We can do the marketing more efficient by using the AI in the sales and marketing. These are the 9 trends that we have, and from there we can say this really important part. And the first one, AI is more than ChatGPT. Don't think when we're talking about AI, we're talking about the ChatGPT. AI is way beyond that, and that can do a lot of things more than ChatGPT. AI is a tool, by the way. It's a tool that, as you know, if we are talking about the tools, we need human to use these things. This is the skill that humans need. You still need the human experience. Okay. And the last one is the AI should be used responsibility. As a person using AI, you're generating some text, you using AI in any field, the result is coming out. You cannot just copy and paste the result. You are responsible about the result, and you need to know that this result that you want to publish should be checked by you as a second reviewer, something like that, before you publish it. Okay, understanding the data privacy and ethics also is another thing. So it's very important, the ethics in the AI field, that later we're talking about it. Okay, let's back to you. Is there any question that you want to ask before I continue the topic?
No, prof. So far, so good.
Okay, one of you, you're writing you have 3 questions. I'm not sure, maybe you can ask your question later on in the QA part if you have 3 questions. If there is some question related to these 9 trends, I'm going to answer now. If you have some question beyond that, oh, I see that you're writing your question. If you have some question that is beyond that, we have the QA session at the end of this time. Then I will try to answer to all questions during the QA session. Okay, can you suggest some AI tools which can be more effective in translating voice meet to detailed version? Okay, later on I will have another part in this part about introducing some AI application and AI tools that I will go one by one through many different applications, and I think you can find the requested app there in the list. Okay, let's back. Since you don't have questions, I back to my slide. Okay, leveraging generative AI. I already talked about prompts. I mentioned a lot prompts and writing a good prompts. You know, as a system, when you want to get good results, you need to give good input. When you want to have a very good product, you need to have a good material. You need to have good knowledge. That's why in AI system also, if you want to come out with some very clear result, you need to write a good prompt. What is the prompt? Prompt is the text that you're writing in ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini to say what you are looking for. What is your target by this search? And this is called prompt. In these platforms like ChatGPT, Gemini, there is not limitation for your prompt. You can write maybe 2, 3 paragraphs to explain in detail what exactly you want. But it's very important to know that the good prompt is not long prompt. The good prompt should have some definitions. First, the good prompt need to be clear and specific. You cannot use the words that is not clearly uh, transfer your meaning to the system. Okay, you need to talk very clearly with the system what exactly you're looking for. Okay, this is it. And it's specifically about the topic that you are talking. Specify format and length. Okay, somehow you're writing too much, somehow you're writing so short. Then it's not working. You need to write as much as don't make the system confused. If you asking too many parameters in the one, maybe some of the parameters that you mentioned have some conflict and it's not working. That's why you need to specify the format and length of the prompt that you write. As for multiple perspective, incorporate priming a statement and refine an experiment. Let's see what exactly is each of these. Be clear and specific. Look at the first prompt that I have here. Tell me about making a cake. Very general. It's not clear. What type of cake you want? Okay. What is the material that you have? What is the time? Well, many things are missing in this prompt. That's why you cannot expect from this prompt that come out with a very clear and very good result. But with just changing that prompt to the new one with a green color, exactly is the same and in the clear and specific way. Can you provide a step-by-step guide on how to make a chocolate cake from scratch, including the measurements for each ingredient? See how clear is that? Now I know what type of cake this player wants to bake and what exactly he expecting me, okay, as an AI system. What exactly is user wants from the AI. Step-by-step guideline on how to make a cake. Okay. And including the measurement, not only a step, also including the measurement, how much of each material we need. Okay. Each ingredient. The second part is a specify format and length. Okay, discuss the pros and cons of the renewable energy. Okay, renewable energies. This is, in terms of format and length, is very short. It's not clear. List 3 advantages and 3 disadvantages. See, instead of saying pros and cons, we have mentioned here how many advantages, how many disadvantages of a renewable energy source in bullet points. Okay, this is very clear, and we know the system will understand and give you better. I don't want to say that the system don't answer the first one. No, the AI systems, all the platforms that we have will answer you to the first one. But maybe the answer is not something that you are looking for. That's why we need to customize it. We need to write in the proper way the prompt. Then the system will answer better to your question. As for multiple perspective, okay, what are your thoughts on social media? It's very general. Okay, it's not clear the thoughts in which perspective. Okay, but it's changing to the right way to write the prompt about this topic is present two constraints argument regarding the impact of social media on society, considering both positive and negative effects. See how clear is that? Is argument regarding the impact of social media on society. The perspective is clear, society. And also we want to know about the positive things and negative effects. Okay. The next one is about incorporate priming statement. Talk about remote work. It's very general. It's not clear. But in the other way, we can say in recent years there has been a significant shift toward remote work. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of these trends. This is the right way of writing the prompt. Refine and experiment. Write a poem about nature. Okay, we can improve it, we can refine it, and we can make it better. How? Compose a descriptive poem, 12 to 16 lines, that capture the beauty of serene forest. Okay, now it seems better. Okay, it's better clear. We know the system knows how many lines you need. The system knows what exactly you are looking for in this poem. And you can make it better and write as like this. Compose a descriptive poem that capture the beauty of the serene forest and evokes a sense of harmony. Okay? This is the thing that we call it refine. You can make your prompt better and better. You can first give the prompt, see the answer, and then based on the answer, you can make the prompt better. This is something that we call it laddering. Okay. In laddering is the technique that we use in writing the prompts to gradually increase the complexity or specificity of the question or instructions. Okay, slowly we giving more things to the system because you know in the ChatGPT in the Copilot you have 20 times or 30 times to develop your question to make your question better and better. When you're giving the question first time and you see the answer, maybe somehow the answer is not whatever you're looking for, but from the answer you know that how you can improve your prompt and you can do it. Okay, slowly you can make your prompt better and better. This is called as laddering. Okay, what are, for example, here there are 3 steps that we make the prompt better. Is what are the key steps or milestones involving launching the e-commerce website? Okay, we are planning to launch an e-commerce website. We are asking very general question. What are the steps and milestones for launching the e-commerce website? Excuse me. In the second step, we want to make it a bit more specific. Let's focus on the step of designing. See, there are the steps given by the system already. And now we're asking, okay, in between of the steps that we're giving, there is one step that is designing. I want to focus on that. Let's focus on the step of designing the user interface. What elements or components should be considered during the design process? Okay. Now we just coming in the means that we're asking the first question, the prompt from the answer given by the AI, we come out with the second to go in details of one part of the answer. Again, we go in details more. For the layout of the user interface, what factors should be taken into account? This is the process that we have to, maybe we can say this is some sort of interactive chat with the AI because we just trying to go in detail of the answer and the data provided by AI. But don't forget, whenever we're writing the prompts, we're always facing to something that is called bias. Okay, prompt and the impact on bias. You know, for example, here we're trying to ask the Copilot to generate art of a dog that's showing the paw. Okay, but see, this AI generating a dog, but with human hands. This is the uh, for asking help. This is the wrong things. Okay, you're writing the prompt right, but this is the bias by the system. That's why we say we cannot 100% trust the accuracy of the data provided by AI. Recent research shows that the pre-trained language models, PLMs, suffer from the prompt bias. In other words, we can say the knowledge expectation. For example, prompts tends to introduce the bias toward the specific labels, and the prompt bias presents a significant challenge in assessing the factual knowledge within the PLMs. For example, this is the sample, and we can say that there is a three type of bias in the we can say that is in the AI. The first one is the information bias. The second one is the selection bias, and the third one is confounding. Okay, means that somehow we have the wrong information. Means the information given provided by the AI is not accurate, so based on the prompt, and somehow we have the selection bias that we asking system to select, and the selection of the choice by the AI is not working, and confounding also is another type of bias that we have in AI. Generally, as you can see here in this photo, in this slide, we have two parts. We have a bias in data model, and that we call it as a systematic bias, okay? And we have a statistical computation bias result, okay? It comes from the AI. This means that based on the data that we're providing for AI, there's somehow these wrong things happening, okay? That, by the way, there is something that we have somehow in the writing the prompt. Okay, look at here. There are three options here. Which one do you think receive the least bias output? Okay, the first one is explain why socially assistive robots are an effective treatment for older adults with dementia. The second one, are socially assistive robots an effective treatment for older adults with dementia? The third one, what are the benefits and drawbacks of social assistive robots as a treatment for older adults with dementia? Okay, this is the three prompts right now we have. All of these, all three will comes with a some bias. Okay, we cannot say that 100% they can give the accurate answer. We can receive the accurate answer by these three. But in this between, there are some that at least they will have less bias. For example, look at the third one. In the third one, the terms of the prompts, the way that the prompt is written, is more clear, and it seems that the answer comes from the third one will be more accurate compared to another two. Okay, how we can find it? How we can find that is just only somehow we need to try and don't trust to the result coming out from the AI always. Somehow you need to read, you need to review, and we need to find, or somehow you can use different AI platforms in same time. You use the ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, all for one prompt and see which one giving you more accurate answer. From the similarity of the answer, you can find that maybe somehow the answer is more accurate, or which one giving you the better. We cannot say that ChatGPT is better than Copilot or Gemini, no, because in somehow, for example, one platform doing better in somehow in another platform, they are using different algorithms. That's why the way that they answer to your question, the way that they're providing the information for you somehow is different, and you cannot just only say one of these platforms is the best. No, it depends to what you are doing, case by case, somehow this platform having different results. Ethical implication, okay? Yes, it's another important thing that whenever we are using the AI, we need to have some ethical implication of that, using the AI ethically and responsibility. Whatever the result is coming out from the artificial intelligence, we need to take the responsibility, because it can be used ethically by individuals, organizations, and those who develop and provide the AI tools to help society. That's why the environment, so for society, for the environment, or for individuals. And we can say that if you use unethically, AI can have negative consequence. For example, some ethical concern about the AI, we can say, is a bias, is the privacy and surveillance, okay, is the human judgment. These are some things that maybe happen. Instead of human judgment, AI role in decision making can raise philosophical question about the role of human judgment. For example, you have a system for using the AI for the application, employees application. The AI judge the employee's application based on its knowledge, and somehow maybe rejected some employees, some candidates. Uh, that is not happens in the right way. And privacy and surveillance also is another thing that we have in ethical intelligence. Generally, we have 10 in the responsible AI framework. Privacy and security of the data is very important. Data ethics, inclusiveness, accountability, transparency and explainability, sustainability, social impact, legal compliance, collaboration, and continuous learning are the things that is very important when we are talking about the responsible AI framework. Okay, let's go to see some tools from the AI. But before we start this part, I would like to open the table again. Is there any question that you want to ask before I move to the AI tools?
Since there is a silence, can I ask one question, Prof. Kashaya?
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I have 26 questions, but I'll ask you privately later in the university. When we say we teach, or rather the programmer teach AI, what do they do?
Sorry?
When the AI is being set up, they say they teach AI, or they teach AI to answer, they teach AI. So what actually they teach the AI to do?
What actually we teach to AI?
No, when they prepare AI, right? When they're preparing for the AI, they say they teach the AI. They put the knowledge into AI. They yeah.
Machine learning.
Yeah. What exactly? How do they actually teach the AI?
Okay. Yes, we said that the AI is work based on the machine learning, means that the AI, actually, we are not teaching AI learning. Okay, it's better we use the terms AI learning, because AI learns from all the data in entire the world, in entire the internet. Okay, we have unlimited data in the internet, okay, and the things happening is the AI have access to all this AI and this data. By cleaning this data and finding the model and the relation between this data, try to make a model and implement the model. This is the way that AI learns from the data, okay? Just only the data is there. We are not teaching anything. We're just providing the data as a user, as a human, we sharing a lot of data in the internet about our personality, about our behavior, about our things that we are interested or whatever. And AI have access to all this data, and by making connection between the different humans, different data, categorizing that, can learn some models, and based on that model later on can answer to questions come from the humans as well. It means that more or less is learning from the data.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Let's go to some software that maybe it's more interesting to know how they are working. Okay. Work smarter, not harder means, as I earlier mentioned, the AI is not there to replace the human as long as you learn how to use the AI. I'm trying here to introduce more or less AI platform that we can use in education. Okay, today I focus mostly on education rather than business. Maybe in the future we can have some another session to see how we can use in the business as well. But there are some about the business, but more or less is about the uh, education. The ChatGPT is the platform that all of us we are familiar with that. At least once, I think all of us we open the OpenAI website and we try to use the ChatGPT. Somehow, maybe you have the 4.0, or somehow you are using the 3.5, the different level of the ChatGPT. By the way, all this ChatGPT is a conversational AI that can engage in open-ended discussion about any topics. Means that you just need to give some topics, then it can be engaging that. It can help you to brainstorm idea, explore the different perspectives, and come up with a creative way to explain complex concepts. Also, the ChatGPT can translate the complex language into related terms and making your notes more accessible to students as well. Another thing in the ChatGPT 4.0 is the direct translation or real-time translation that you just need to say to open, it's a voice commander, you can just say to the ChatGPT what is the language that you are talking and what is the language that you want to translate for the second person and the second person's language to your language. Then in between, the ChatGPT can work as an interpreter with a high accuracy level that is very useful. Another platform by Google is the Gemini. ChatGPT is by OpenAI, the company that's generating that. And Gemini is by Google. The first, its name was Bard, then later they changed it to Gemini. And nowadays you have this Gemini in many products. For example, in the Samsung's new phone is equipped with Gemini AI system. Gemini also same as the ChatGPT is a large language model that can access and process information from various sources, including the research paper, textbooks, and even online articles. Also, it can summarize the key point, generate the outline, and also identify the potential areas where the students might struggle. The good things about the Gemini is, as I mentioned, Gemini is from Google. You can connect the Gemini to your Google Gmail. You can connect it to your Google Drive. You can connect it to other YouTube. And from there, you can do some things beyond whatever ChatGPT is doing. Let me show you how exactly it looks like. Profiler. Okay, this is the Gemini. My platform is black, but maybe you can make it as a day mode, but I prefer to have it in the dark mode. Here in the prompt, you can write your prompt, but if you put sign in at the first, you can address Gemini to one of these platforms, to Gmail, to Google Document, to Google Drive, to Google Flight, to Google Hotel, and to Google Map and YouTube. Okay? Then, if you give address and then write your prompt, then the system automatically, by the way, you need to provide this access first for Gemini. Then automatically the system can go through to your Gmail or your Google Drive, find a paper from there, and do the summarize that paper for you. This is something that you can do by using the Gemini. Gemini is doing something beyond ChatGPT because have access to these platforms as well. Another platform that we have here and you are familiar with is the Copilot. Copilot is the AI that is generated by Microsoft. The thing that makes the Copilot different from the ChatGPT and Gemini is the Copilot currently is the one platform that you can work like the ChatGPT. But rather than that, Copilot also can do something beyond it. Means that the Copilot have add-ons on Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel, and some other platform like the Microsoft Email. And from there, you have a one panel in right-hand side that if you have any question, you can ask your question in that platform. For example, here, this is my browser, and this is the browser that I have as a, let me go for a new topic. Yes, this is my browser. I'm using, it's better if you are using Copilot, you go for Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is like a Google Chrome, is a browser by Microsoft. Because in Microsoft Edge, you have the Copilot in the right-hand side of your browser. Okay, it means that anywhere that you want Copilot, you don't need to go to the website. The Copilot always can be in the right-hand side, available for you to do your search. Okay, and the way that it's doing the search is creative mode, balance mode, or persistence mode that you can choose. Mostly, I'm going for the creative mode. You can write your prompt here, and then this is AI that you can add image to that to analyze, and also you can add the Copilot to create image for you as the Copilot. Also, like the Gemini, is the AI-powered writing assistant that can help you craft clear, concise, and engaging lecture notes. It suggests relevant text, completion, and rephrase the sentences for improve the clarity. Okay, this is something that Copilot doing because these are the some platform that maybe more or less you work before with that. Then I'm not going to spend much time on that. Let's go to something new. Okay, one of the things that is very new and I'm excited to introduce is the Gamma. Maybe some of you work already with Gamma. Gamma is the platform that helps you to generate the content. Okay, this platform can visually generate slides for you, can make some content template and other things as well with a different and variety of the colors, and also is a AI based, means that not only the content, the design also is there. Let's see how exactly it's working. For example, I received a call that somebody asking me to do a project. Somebody asking me to do a project and come out with some new slides. Okay, just only I have half an hour to design a slide for some topic. I go to the create a new AI in this platform. Okay, from the generate, I want to generate. You can somehow you have the text. You want just make the slides. You can go through that here. You can paste the text. Somehow you have the file. This is the Word file. You can import the Word file, PDF file into that to make a presentation. Somehow I don't have a text. I don't have any data. Just only I know what is the topic that I want to talk about it. For example, I want to talk about the role of AI in business transformation. The first thing is I want to generate the outline. Okay, I asking the system to generate the outline. immediately because I'm using the free version. That's why it's limited to 8 slides. If you want, you can pay for it and go for unlimited slides in detail. Okay. The system suggested if you have this topic, it's better you cover something like this, introducing the AI and business transformation, changing the landscape of business, leveraging the AI for operational efficiency, AI-driven decision making, and some other topics, as you can see. See, it started with introduction. The last slide also is a conclusion. The way that it's designed is not just only copy and paste some data, it's generating some related data depends to this topic that I've given. Okay, in my opinion, it's good. If I want, I can change the place. Okay, I can move this to the up or down, or I can remove one. I can change the, for example, writing, or I can add or remove some cards to customize the topic based on what I need. Then I said continue. I hope that I have created credit enough to do that. It seems that I have. Okay, here the system tell you that, okay, what design you want? You want something green or you want something like this design? Okay. Or there are too many different of design, dark, light, and you can go for any design that you want. Okay, in my opinion, this is nice design and I'm going for this. And now is the time to generate. Okay, I just generated. Okay, now it's going, the system going to generate the data. Okay, this is the platform. See, it's starting to make the slide right in front of my eyes. Slide by slide is preparing by the Gamma. Based on the topics that we already requested. Okay, done. The project finished. Now you have 8 slides, well designed, with a nice background, with some related photos, and all the point is there, all the fonts formatting, everything is there. By the way, I say you can do customization. You can change if you want to change. For example, I don't want to write my name. I can delete this part from my the below of the text. You can change the template if you want. You can change the formatting, colors, anything. You can improve the writing, fix spelling, and whatever you can do here. This is the best for now, as I know, is one of the good platforms that you can use. And after finishing, you can do the presentation from here, or you can go for share presentation on share here, and you can download this to your system. Export. Download in PDF or PowerPoint means that you can download this file in the PowerPoint and later on open it in the PowerPoint website and just edit it. Okay, very easy, very convenient, and this is one of the nice platforms you have. You have a quite good credit, and once a while, if your credit finish, you will have more credit. In it means that it's the limited day or something. Then also you can buy credit to use this platform. Is there any question? Okay, it's a workshop. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to go through this platform. I copy and paste the URL in the chat box and just go to that and see how it is. Okay, I just send you the link in the chat box. 5 minutes. Okay, since we don't have that much time, let me back to the slides and go to the next. Is there any question regarding to this one? By the way, at the end also you are welcome to ask your question. Yes, sir.
Professor, when you say
Yes.
credit means we have to buy the credit or they give us a certain amount per month or something?
Yes, the system automatically give credit to you, okay? But if you are the mass user, means you using daily base, you need to buy credit. In the first page of this platform, if I go here to the first, you can see here. Okay, this is my credit, 380 for approximately for each 8 slide presentation, you need 40 credits. Okay, but every day some credit comes to your account. But if you want to have more, or if you want to make a slide more than 8 cards, then you need to buy credits. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's back to here and see the next. This is the application, more or less is useful for students. By the way, this application also is not free of charge, but also there is some similarity between this and Gemini. And what is the StudyFetch doing? Two interesting features of the StudyFetch. Let me go to the website, maybe it's more clear. Two more interesting of the StudyFetch features are the StudyFetch can generate the text from the video file. Means that, for example, you have a 2 hours video of one lecture or one training or whatever, and you don't have time for 2 hours to sit and listen to all this. Okay, that's why you can give this video to the StudyFetch, and the StudyFetch will come out with some summarization of key point of that file. For example, here I already give the one video. This is the video that I given to that. Okay, for example, this is a video that is explaining about the DAX system is one of the parts in the Power BI, and it's 37 minutes video, and I want to just only in a few words know what exactly is the DAX. Then I give this video to the StudyFetch, and the StudyFetch come out with this text for me. Okay, is a very easy way. Is giving me the notes that what exactly this video is talking about. Also, I can have the demo document that is mention all the names, everything. From here, I don't need to watch the entire video. I just can give the link of video in the YouTube to this platform, and this platform can give me the notes. Another good things about the StudyFetch is StudyFetch can record the lecturer's voice and write the notes. Okay, before students need during the class, right? They need to write the notes. But now that with the StudyFetch, they just need to launch this program, listen to the lecturer, and the system will talk. The system will write the notes on behalf of them. There are some other features, but unfortunately, the problem with the StudyFetch is this is not free platform. Then everybody wants to use that, need to buy some account, and the account's price also is different. It's not that much. It's $8 per month for some features and $12 per month for the premium package that is including everything. The next one, by the way, as I earlier mentioned, those things that StudyFetch can do, now with the latest update of Gemini also can do, means that capture the video, write the summarize of the YouTube video, and another one write the notes from the voice also. These are the two features that Gemini also doing that. HeyGen. HeyGen is another application, interesting application that you can generate your video without you talking, okay? For example, let me go to the website. Yes. This is the HeyGen website. This website is the platform that providing video for you, is generating video for you, okay? But the good thing is, in this platform, first of all, you record 20-second video with your face, with your voice. Then after that, you can give any script to this website, and this AI generate the video exactly with your photo, your face, and it look like that you are talking about. I did it once, and I generated one video. Yes, you can see here. And this is not the video that I talk. I just give the text, and I just give my face, and the system generating this video on behalf of me. Okay, let me. See, this is the video that I never talked that, but it looks like that I'm talking. It's with my video face, not just only face, and my lips also following the words that I'm pronouncing. It's very, very good platforms, and you can, if you have some talks that you need to record video, put in your learning management system, or you want to do some training and do in some put in some online platform with your face and with a script that is ready, instead of you talk. Also, as you see, it's follow my voice tonation as well, okay? And you can just only provide the script by AI and provide your video, and then the video can be generated by HeyGen. The good things about the HeyGen is this possibility, and unfortunately, this one also is not free, and if you want to use, you need to have credit on that. By the way, these are some possibility. Maybe you have a project, they ask you to generate one subject, 5 hours about some topics, and this can be useful in that case. Okay, Testify. Testify is another application. The Testify is your personal writing coach. Let's be back a bit to the academic part. This is the AI writing coach, okay? This platform offers the real-time tailored guidance on every aspect of your writing journey. And from essay to research paper, the platform can help you. It means that you just mention to this platform, what is the topic that you want to write essay on that? Okay, is that essay, is that whatever. Then it comes and give you suggestion step by step. Let's see how it's work. Testify. I already created account in this, and I need to sign in again. Okay, how can I help you with assignment today? I want to start fresh, find source, help me understand the article, get feedback on my graph. I'm ready to start writing, help me create an outline, See, these are all the things that this platform is doing. For example, you have a paper that it's not clear for you what exactly this paper, or there is a few paragraphs, it's not clear for you that what exactly it's talking about. Then you can give that to this platform, and this platform can help you with that. For example, I'm ready to start writing. Now from here, I can say what is the project name, what is the field of study, instruction, and everything I can just mention here to actually to write the thesis. Okay, let me back and go to another part. For example, help me to understand an article. Okay, drag and drop your file here. Let me bring my files. Okay, for example, this is a paper that I downloaded. It's 13 pages of paper. And I just want to see what is this paper is talking about. Okay, I close this, I back to my page. Yes, here. And from my file, I drag and drop this file to here. It's first taking to analyze the document. Done. Next. Machine learning and AI business intelligence. And okay, summary of my paper is this 3-line: main, conclusion, limitation, and similar publication to that. Okay. For example, you find a paper that is very related to whatever you do as a research. You can just use the Testify to summarize the paper. Somehow we have papers and it takes a long time for us to read the papers. Okay. By using this kind of platform, you can just only very fast summarize the paper, find the main conclusion, limitation of the paper, and just see, is this paper very related to my research or not? Okay, rather than you read entire the paper to find that or not, within few paragraphs you can find, is that related or not? Then you can go through that and also find the similar papers to this paper. If this paper is related to my work, not only I can use this paper, also I can use the suggested papers by the system to use in my research. Also, as I said, there are other features that we have in the Testify that you can use in your work. Okay, understanding the assignment, explore the resource, outline and writing, and proofread and feedback are the features that is provided in this platform. This platform also is not 100% free, but at least for some minor things, you can use this platform to do your research and to make your research better. Then, if I want to say what Testify will do and want to providing the guidance on the best practice for writing research and encourage the critical thinking by asking challenge questions, providing access to validate reference, give construction feedback on manuscript, and educate the user on academic integrity, and collaborate with the educational institution, operate according to the high data protection and privacy. By the way, it's not generating text, supporting support plagiarism, is not support the plagiarism. Authorize also is not there, and there are some problems that's missed in this platform that we cannot ignore it. The next platform that I am going to talk about is the Jenny. Jenny is the platform that is AI-powered text editors help you to write, edit, and cite with confidence and save hours of your next paper. This is the platform that I'm really interested because Jenny. Oops. Jenny is here. Okay. This is a platform called Jenny. Let me show you the face of Jenny. Then after that, we go to the details how Jenny working. Is the supercharge your next research paper by too many features. It's using in many well-known universities in the world. And how it's used? Okay, for example, I want to create a new document. What are you writing today? What is the topic? Okay, I want to write the role of AI in business transformation. Okay, it's not enough. I need to explain more. You can see the average prompt. This is showing that I think I need to improve it. Business transformation and sustainability in new era. Okay, now green means that it's great prompt. You see, this is system showing that how is my prompt, okay, in the new prompt, the new era. Okay, this topic is there. See, okay, how to start? Is suggesting me is better we start with this kind of sentence. In today's rapidly advancing technology landscape, the role of artificial intelligence has become increasingly prominent. Okay, the reference also is there. If I can accept it. Okay, then the reference also automatically added to the end of my manuscript. Okay, then again suggested the next sentence. What should be the next sentence? Okay, I can read it, I can accept it, or no, I think this is not that much the things that I want. I go for try again, and the system will write another sentence with a reference. Okay, then if I find, oh, this is good, it seems that sounds good, accept. Now with this method, how long you need time to write a paper? I think this is very interesting. Okay, Jenny, oh yeah, Ms. Kumati already put the Jenny's URL also there. Just go through that. Maybe you want to have 1 or 2 minutes. Just go through that and see how Jenny working. It's very interesting. Just only writing a paper in 1 hour. Is there any question?
Prof,
Yes.
it's mostly the new thing you shared today. It's just like Canvas also, especially Gamma.
Sorry?
Canvas tools. Do you have it's mostly like that, especially the Gamma.
I don't know about the Canvas. I didn't work with Canvas before. Okay.
So,
Yeah, that's why I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like we sharing some videos and photos and make some documents. But mostly I can see
But
it's
this Jenny is more just only for writing a paper, writing text. But it's very academic based. You see, it's coming with all references at the end. It's very useful, especially if you want to.
So it's like we're making our own article for that, like Wikipedia.
Yes. You can generate the article with that.
I see. Thank you, Prof.
You're welcome. But you will have time later to go through and see how exactly it's working. But this is something, honestly, is very interesting that you can write paper And then after that, you can change the place. You can put this paragraph first, that paragraph next. You can finish everything, and at the end, you need to export that in the Word file or PDF file to publish anywhere that you want. Okay, the good things is the citation is there, and you don't need to do the citation, all the references, recent references also is there, and this is another valuable things that you can say. Also about the referencing, see that you have this chance to select between different format of the referencing. Depends the journal that you are going to publish. You can select what type of referencing you want to have. Then the system automatically generate that format for you. It's very nice. And as I checked before, the payment also is not that much. At least if you are doing this, if this is something that you want to do, it can be very helpful. Okay, let's back to the rest. This is what's the journey. It's very writing bot, and it's very interesting because it can help you to write whatever you want. Another thing that I want to share with you is the Study GPT. Study GPT is the one add-on to your Google Chrome. Okay. We are facing to some problems like that. Somehow I'm reading a paper. I don't understand what exactly this paper talking about. Somehow I'm reading a paragraph. I need more explanation on that and whatever, something like this. Okay. Study GPT can help you not only in the paper, in any other platform also. You use it to understand better, to explain the concept for generating the writing guide, generating the test paper, and answer the question. Or you can use this Study GPT. This is utilized by OpenAI. Okay, it's under the power by ChatGPT-4, and similar to the one you are interacting with now. And this is more or less is for assisting the study, learning, and educational purpose. Let's see how it's work. Let's me back here. Okay, let me find where is it. Arlene Yunus.
Prof, can you send the Study GPT link at the chat box, please?
Yes, I will do.
Okay, thank
Let
you.
me
I will
find
copy,
it
Prof.
first.
Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you. Study GPT, the link is this, studyGPT.exploit.ai. You already sent, I think. Okay, this is the platform. You need to go first, add it to the Chrome. Okay, you need to download it, add it to the Chrome. Once you add it to the Chrome, you can see in the side of my screen, I have this icon. This is the icon by the Study GPT. And how it's used. For example, I go and search a paper in Google Scholar. Okay, it's not just only for academic, just only I want to show. For example, I search in Google Scholar and find the paper and open the paper in my browser. This is the same paper. And I just drag and drop these parts. Okay, immediately you see this is the icon by Study GPT. Okay, that this icon helps you to, you can ask the Study GPT to explain what is this paragraph talking about. Or you can answer the question if there is a question there. You summarize this paragraph for you. Translate to any language that you want. It can be translated to the language that you want to understand better. Paraphrase, improve the writing, fix spelling and grammar, change length and change tonation. For example, if you want to make it very professional or you want to make it very casual, you can do it. For example, I select the explain. The panel is opening in the side, reading this paragraph, and now try to make it very clear for me to understand. What else you want? Okay, somehow we are reading papers, and after a long time that I'm reading papers, after maybe 20 years reading papers, you see somehow I'm not understanding the papers. I don't understand what this paragraph is talking about. This system can help you to understand better. This system can help you to do the proofreading, do paraphrasing their text, and many other features. Okay, the good thing is it's not only under the browser. I think let me check. I'm not sure what this. Let me add a. It's only under the browser. Okay. Yeah, but in the browser, you can open your Word in the browser, and then when you have your Word in the browser, you can just highlight the area and select what you want to do based on the text that you have. Is that interesting?
Interested, Prof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is very useful tools, especially for those that they are reading text. Not only in the paper, for example, let me open another website, something like news. Okay. Okay, this part of this text also, for example, this maybe it's in Malay language and I don't understand. Not showing because it's okay. This website is below the screenshot and ask. Yeah. Yes, now it's okay. For example, maybe the language is something else I don't understand. I can come here, explain, or do whatever I want. Okay? This is not only, I mean that it's not only for paper. Entire your Chrome browser, once you install this extension, entire your Chrome browser can be monitored by this AI and can help you to understand better, to paraphrase, to rewrite, or whatever you can do that. Okay, good. This is also another good study GPT, my interest. Okay, maybe you ask by yourself, okay, now I introduced some platforms to help you to write article, write essay, write some email. And most of the times we know there is a big problem in whatever comes out from the AI. And that is this language is not similar to the human language. Okay, it's more or less look like the machine writing something for us. Okay, we have a term that humanized AI. Humanized AI we are using when you have a script from the AI that you want to make it more close to the human language. How to do that? First of all, let me introduce you one platform here. Let me close some extra pages. Okay, this is a platform, Copylix. Copylix is the platform that you can create an account inside, and in your account, later you can share your paper after you write your paper with whatever AI that I mentioned. You can share your paper in that. It's more or less similar to the uh, Turnitin and can show you that how much this manuscript is the match text with other papers. Also, as you can see here, this is matched with what paper, and also how much of that is based on AI. AI concept means some AI written this for you. Then the good thing is, okay, for example, here you can see this part all is coming from the AI. Okay, in that case, we have a big problem, and that is the system recognize that this is generated by AI, and we need to convert it to the human language, humanize it. Okay, to humanize the AI, I want to introduce you two platforms that help you to do the humanize. Okay, the first platform that I am going to introduce is the here. Undetectable AI. The URL also is in below the slide. Undetectable AI is a platform that you can just only give your content to that, and that platform will convert it to the human's language. Okay, I tried before and it's worked very well. This is the platform, as you can see here, Undetectable AI. And you can paste your text here. You can select that this text is for which level. Is for high school, university, journal, marketing. What is the field of this paper? What is the purpose? Is it essay, article, story, cover letter, report, or what else? Okay, you can mention what exactly is that text for. And you want to mention here that you want more readable, is be more readable or more human. Okay, these two are different. Then the system can make a balance as well between get be more readable and human language too. And after that, you can select the humanize to have the text. Okay, I generated something before. Let me see that I can find it. Okay, this is the text that I already give to the platform. I asked the Copilot to write this text for me. Where's my Copilot? Yes, yes. I asked the Copilot to Sarah. Let me close this. Yeah, the AI give me this paragraph. Okay, I just copy and paste it there and try to convert it to human language, because if you read this, it may be more, at least it can be captured by the AI detectors that this is generated by AI. But after I give it to here, then the result is a text that very easy and more related to the human language. This is another application that can convert your text to human language. Rather than this application, we have another application that is called Write Human. Write Human also is another application that can elevate the AI to human perfection. By bypassing the AI detection with the AI world most powerful AI humanizer. And they claim that they can do it. Okay, let's see how. Let me show how is that platform looking like. Is the Write Human here? It's exactly the same. You can copy and paste your text here. And let me go to. Okay, and you can make it Write Human. You select the Write Human, and the processing is happening by the AI detection. And now you have a text that human score is 80.83%. How similar to the human language. Okay, these are the two platforms that can help you if you're writing your paper with the Jenny or other platform that earlier I introduced. You can humanize the papers with the Write Human or undetectable to the human language. Is there any question about these two? No, good. By the way, you will have, yes, please, Moaz.
Hi, Prof. Good afternoon. Prof, I had a question. I mean, we know the AI is keep increasing, the data is keep adding on. So it means, I mean, the data is keep on adding up, right? So right now we are detecting it. This is human, and this is AI. But day by day, increasing more essence of being humanized. So how moving forward we're going to detect if this is really human or this is AI? Because ended up everything will be AI. We don't need to write. I mean, we are just rephrasing in a way, right?
Yeah.
Article is there and you say human is rephrasing it.
Unfortunately, this is a good question. Actually, this platform is there for us to cannot differentiate this is AI, really AI or really human. Okay. As I know, cannot differentiate that this is really AI or really human. because with these platforms, this platform bypass the AI. Okay, AI generating something. This platform, they know the algorithm, how they generating this content, and they know how to change that to find a way to more or less look like the human language. That's why it's not possible to detect. And right now, for example, if you have a text giving to the right human or the undetectable, then after that, check it in Copilix or Turnitin, you will find that the AI percentage is very low, means that it's something near to nothing. Okay, and we don't have a stronger than this platform. That's why I don't think so. We can find it.
Thanks, Prof.
Thank you. Any other question? No. Okay.
Hi, Prof. Sorry, Prof.
Yeah.
I test to write down here. They're not detected by traditional language like dialect from Kelantanese or dialect from Negeri Sembilan or something from Perak. You know, they have a dialect. So then they're still not detected, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But you mean that rather than English?
It's still English, but rather than English. Yes, rather than English, like dialect. Yes.
No, this is only working, again, means that it's more strong in English, okay? I'm not sure about the other languages, but more or less it's working for English for now.
I see. All right, thank you.
Yes, so welcome. Yes, Moaz?
Sorry, Prof, another question. How it is the detection for different languages work like? For example, when I was in university, I see many students from China. They will take the articles which were written in Chinese and they just will translate it in English and submit to Turnitin, and there was 0% plagiarism.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And these all assignments were so easy to make up.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I think for that,
testing and translation. So let's say we ask ChatGPT to write us something in, let's say, Chinese, and later we do the translator and just submit the assignment.
Okay. I think for that, if you have a paper in another language, then we ask the AI to translate, and then, of course, plagiarism is zero because plagiarism platform going and checking with the current the articles that we have. Okay, as long as we don't have that Chinese version in English, then the plagiarism will be zero. But the things that happen is you can ask AI to check this paper in any other language. Okay, something like the platform that I introduced. You just upload the papers in English and say, check, is this any paper similar to this in other language as well or not? Not only English, okay? From there, maybe you can find that, okay, there is a paper that exactly we have the same paper in other language, okay? Then you need to try, I'm not sure, but I think it should be possible.
Thank you, Prof. Yes.
Correct. Okay, let's back to the slides. Power BI. Now I'm moving to the data analysis part, okay, using the AI to do the data analysis. One of the softwares that more or less maybe you're familiar with that is the Power BI. Power BI is the application introduced by the Microsoft, and this platform trying to give this knowledge to the people about how to analyze the data, okay? The thing that Power BI is doing different from the other platform is Power BI, rather than just only doing the analysis, doing the AI forecasting in the analysis as well. Means that there are some features in Power BI after you have your diagram, after you have your flow chart or whatever analysis, then that AI feature go one step beyond and do the analysis more detailed and give you some extra information about the future of the market. That's why it makes the Power. We cannot say the Power BI is just only to discover, analyze, and visualize. It's rather than that, doing the AI-based analysis on your data that is very interesting. But Power BI is a quite big software and need more time to go through that. Another platform that we have is the DataTab. DataTab is the platform to make the headache nothing for you. Okay, DataTab is very easy to use a statistic software available in the website. The name is datatab.net. And by eliminating the needs for installing and maintenance, it's especially user-friendly as all calculations are performed directly in the user's web browser. And also this have a very powerful AI in analyzing the data. How it's working? You give the data to the data tab and data tab to the analysis and give you very interesting, what we call it, very interesting. This is the data platform. And the way that is working is inside the platform, you copy and paste your data. Okay, I have a questionnaire, I asking about the gender, salary, age, place, and other information. Normally, if you want to do the analysis for this kind of data, you in the SPSS, in Smart PLS, in Power BI, in Excel, you need to have the knowledge how to do the analysis. But here, you're just selecting what type of analysis you want to do. You want to have a descriptive analysis, you want to have some charts, you want to see the correlation, regression, mediation, what you are looking for. You just need to select, okay? In the set, yeah, here you need to select what is the test that you want to do, select the area, then select the variable. This test, you want to have it in salary, age, weight, or what variable you want to have the analysis on that. Then your report with analysis is ready to use in data tab. Okay, you will have the hypothesis there, alternative, and you will have the diagram. This is the diagram. The best diagram can show the data that you have. Somehow, maybe I go to bar chart, line chart, whatever I know, and I'm not sure, is this the chart, the best chart that can show this data, or there is other charts can very clearly explain this data. If you use the data tab can do the analysis of your data very fast with a very detailed, and also can give you the right graph for the right chart for your data. This is a very powerful software, easy to use. You can just need to create one account there. And also you can have access on your mobile phone to the data tab, and it's very interesting. We don't have that much time to go through that, but at least now you know there is something like this and you can go and work with it later. Another software, same for doing the data analytics, is the RawGraph. RawGraph is another platform, is a web-based open source data visualization software. It's working based on the JavaScript, and we can make the create the visualization for your data. And the main features that we have in the RawGraph is that is the open source software. Then there is a wide range of cards, more than 30 visual models to visualize the quantitative hierarchy and time series and find the insight in your data. And also the good things is your data here is safe. Somehow this is your research. You want to use your data research, and it's very important for you to be sure that your data is not leaking. You can be sure that in this platform your data is safe and it's not going to leak to others, and you can export the result to anywhere that you want. Just only to see a RawGraph, and yeah. This is a platform. Yeah, you can select whatever graph that you want to make the visualization. You can copy your data, and then you will have the best graph that can show your data. This is a very interesting and also coming with a very well design of your output. Okay, it's very good if you want to have a report and the visualization on your report is very important. This platform can help you to go with that. Yeah, this is the platform. If you want to use, you just paste your data. Pasting your data can be by uploading your file or access to the data. If your data is on internet, everything can be possible. Then you can proceed to generate your report. Okay, let's go to another area, JIT Codes. JIT Codes is a platform, AI tools that convert the text to codes. It means that you just need to write a prompt for it, and then you select which programming language you want, for example, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or whatever. Then this platform will generate the code for that application that you are looking for. Just only to see the platform and JIT codes, the platform is look like this. Yeah. Here in this side, you're selecting what language you want to write. For example, you want to write in Python, then you can write your prompt here. What is the things that you are looking, for example, as simple on my website. Okay, then I select Python. Oops, I forgot Python. Oh, I need to have icon. Okay, this is a code that you need to have for a very simple calculator. You want to have something else, this is the code in Python based on my selection. If you want to have in another language or for another application, you can go and do that. If you want to if you want to design some website, you can go and select from here web, then you can write your prompt and take the code from here. This is the best. And by this application, actually, you don't need to know anything about how to do the programming, and it's make everything easy. Another platform that we have is the Cloud AI. This is the chatbot for safety. Cloud AI is more or less similar to the ChatGPT, and you can just go ahead and generate the text, essay, and whatever photos that you want, you can generate with the Meet Cloud. We have another platform, ResearchPal. ResearchPal is another platform, AI platform. Use the AI to accelerate your academic writing again, generate the reference, writing literature review, read the PDF, improve the writing tones, and other things is the features of this application. We have the Voyant. Voyant is another platform. Voyant is a web-based tool for text reading and analyzing environment. About the Voyant, the good things is, let me just go to this because it's a bit interesting. Voyant, yes, yeah. Voyant is the tools that you can use for qualitative analysis, okay? For example, you have a text that you want to see, interview, you conducted some interview, you can copy and paste your interview to this area and do the analysis on that, okay? I'm not sure that I need to have something, But if I want to show you, okay, this is a sample of report by Voyant. Okay. As you can see here, it can show the similarity of the words and everything in your texts. Let me go back to the paper that I opened it with this text. Just only as a sample. I'm not sure how. By the way, you can upload the file as well in this platform. Okay, this is the analysis on the text. Okay, something that we call it as a qualitative analysis, and you can just only copy and paste your text. The more important word that is repeated in this text was AI, other than business, data, customer. Those words that they are small is the less repetition on that. This is also which part of the text we have this reputation. For example, AI has a blue color. More or less, you can see in all part of the text we have it. And yeah, there are other type of analysis. AI 13 times, data 4 times, business 4 times, and also you can see where the AI is coming. Also the back and forth. Also you can see, for example, AI. I just want to highlight very significant text and other things. Only you can do this type of analysis. Also, you can ask for table link of the words together. You can see the connection of the word. AI is more connection to the tools, algorithm, supply, and system. Business is more or less connected to the tools, failure, understanding, transaction. All these things is some sort of qualitative. For those that are familiar with the qualitative analysis, you understand better and you know how important is, how useful is the one to do the analysis on the qualitative, especially if you have some sort of interview, the one can do the analysis on your interview. Perfect. And we have another one as a Popeye. Popeye is another AI, approximately the same as others. Popeye like a smart assistant and help you to get the things done. Then can summarize, also turn into the mind map for easier. More or less is using for analyzing the research and helping you to understand better the content. The last one, not related to academia, if you are interested to be influencer, you can use the Answer the Public. Answer the Public is the AI that answer search in between the audience. For example, those that they are using Google, YouTube, or Bing, or recently there are some other platforms. You can use that. What is the word that is repeated many times, searched many times? If I want to be influencer, what is the area or what is the interesting topic that I can work on that? Then it gives you a lot of ideas. The idea generator based on the people search is the idea generator that helps, especially those that they are influencer, to find a new topic to make their video, to write a post or whatever. This is another application. Okay, these are the tools for now that I want to introduce. Just only as a last part, I want to talk about the AI in manufacturing. AI, rather than academy, is very important in the manufacturing because data experts, people need to know about the data, using the data, and getting the insight. These are the things that are very important when we talk to the manufacturing. 5 areas for the AI-based productivity gains is the predictive maintenance. As long as we have a good analysis system, we can have a predictive system or maintenance, we can reduce the cost. Predictive maintenance, we reduce the cost. You know when the problems will happen, then you can prepare for that. Predictive quality is another usage of AI in manufacturing. A scrap reduction, increase the yield and throughput, and demand and inventory forecastings are another areas of 5 area in their productivity. Based on some result that conducted by the MIT Technology Review in 2023, as you can see, for 1 in 10 respondents, data volume increasing 100% or more means that data volume is rapidly increasing nowadays. You can see that nowadays we have IoT, Internet of Things. We have many sensors around the world that collecting data and adding this data day by day, hour by hour to the data centers. And as long as we have huge data, we have the big data, that's why we need to have the AI to help us to analyze this data, because by analyzing this data, we can gain some information, very interesting information, as you can see here. And yes, here these are the challenges for manufacturing companies in adopting the AI. For example, technologies are not mature enough. Technologies in AI. Right now, if I said, or if you're asking, what is the best AI CRM system? Actually, we don't have any answer. There are some platforms, they are still working on that, but we cannot say that there is a one platform that's doing the best. No, it still is not there. That's why this is one challenge. Workforce lack a skill to adopt and manage AI. This is another thing that I highlighted, that we need to upgrade ourselves. We need to improve this skill as an AI skill in ourselves to be more familiar. Return on investment uncertainty, and data is not yet mature. Lack of transparency and trust, labor union and work council obstacles, and regulatory hardness. And driving pressure of AI adoption, there are some, but the most important is the advancement that make AI more accessible. With 43% is the highest, and need to reduce the cost of automated process is another important. And let me just read the last one: increasing the amount of the AI embedded into the standard business application is the most three main driving pressure of AI adoption. Yes, these are all the things that I just want to share with you about the AI, more focused on the academy, more focused on research, in the terms of tools that I introduced today. Yeah, of course, there are many tools, and each of these tools need extra time to go through and see how exactly it's work. But at least now you are a bit familiar with the names, with how they are working, what is the process, how from one AI you can generate something, in another AI you can improve it and go ahead. And at least now you have some side about it. Thank you so much for joining to this session. And yes, now it's your turn to ask your question if there is any question. Thank you.